Welcome to the John Gardina Classroom, where we will explore the pillars of faith, family, fitness, and freedom with guests from all different backgrounds. In each episode, we'll uncover valuable insights and wisdom that will inspire you to strengthen your faith, deepen your family bonds, optimize your fitness journey, and embrace the freedom to live on your terms. The John Gardina Classroom is not just a podcast, it's a space for growth, reflection, and empowerment. To help reach more people who need these powerful testimonies and messages, we need your help to spread them far and wide. If you find value in what you hear today, please take a moment to share this episode on your social media platform. Your support can make a significant difference and impact in touching the lives of others seeking guidance on their journey. Also, please leave a 5-star rating on the platform that you are listening on, as this helps the algorithms to help this show get out to more people. On a special note, if you have land that you'd like to donate to my future deliverance camps, please check the show notes for details on how to connect with me via email. Your generosity can play a critical role in building a better future for those in need of love and support. Lastly, here's some exciting news. I've recently finished a new book titled Molding Minds with my good friend Ryan Eubank. This book is a guide to forging your greatest path in life by embracing adversity as your greatest asset. You can get your copy today by simply clicking on the link in the show notes. Let's learn together how challenges can be transformed into stepping stones toward living out your mission in life. Thank you for joining us on this adventure, and let's dive into this episode and explore the endless possibilities that await us on the path to a purposeful life. Hello and welcome to the John Gardina Classroom. Today I'm going to speak about your 2024 and how you can have a very purpose-driven 24. So I'm going to start off with talking about a story about an oxen. So many years ago, there was this baby oxen who was born and lived on the farm. And this oxen observed his parents and his family always plowing the fields. And then when it was his turn to have an opportunity, he was trained to learn how to plow the fields and use the harness to feel that sense of purpose every day of doing something that he witnessed growing up. And then now it was his turn to plow the fields. So this oxen for many years was plowing the fields until one day the farmer who owned the fields decided to stop his farming operations, sell the property, and sell his animals. So the oxen was sold, went to somebody else, and did not plow fields, did not live out its purpose, and eventually, after a couple years, died. So how does this story relate to your life? Some of you, like the oxen, feel like you've seen people in your life who had purpose. And then it was your turn to have that baton passed to you where you were living out your purpose until one day that you felt like you had no more purpose. That purpose of that oxen plowing the field was what that oxen lived for each and every day. Some of you know your purpose and as a result are yielding high results. You're grateful, you're fulfilled, and you're living in alignment. Other people out there don't know their purpose, so they're like the oxen after his farmer sold him and his property and lived with no fulfillment, with no purpose. And it is critical, and this is really my message today, is how important it is to live with purpose and with passion. So let's dive into the definition of purpose. Having a sense of purpose in life is crucial for overall well-being and mental health. A clear purpose provides direction, motivation, and a framework for making meaningful, choices. Conversely, a lack of purpose, which we talked about with the oxen who did not plow the fields, you feel meaningless and you feel like you're not contributing to anything. And then what happens is depression and a sense of emptiness occurs in you. So here's some reasons why having purpose is important and how the absence of purpose can lead to negative mental health outcomes. So I'm just going to dive down into a little bit of why it's so important to have purpose. So having purpose allows you to have motivation and direction, right, in your life. So motivation should not be the horse leading the cart. It's the opposite. Your purpose is the horse leading you in your destiny of direction. So you cannot get those backwards. Again, your purpose is the horse, or in this case, the oxen leading the way, plowing the fields. And if you think motivation is going to get you there, you're lying to yourself. Motivation is just a precipitating factor that allows you to, move along, but it isn't the drive. The next thing that purpose does, it helps you with resiliency when facing challenges. So if you know your why or your purpose in life, when there's hiccups in the road or there's some adversity, whether your business or family, you're still in alignment and know where you're going. Another thing that purpose does is you're satisfied, you're fulfilled. You know that every day when you wake up, you have that purpose of serving with your gifts. So think about that at a deeper level, how important it is to serve with your gifts and what those gifts are. So why am I doing what I'm doing? My purpose. What gifts do I have to use to fulfill my purpose? Those are very important questions that you have to ask yourself. And the outcome of what happens when you have this purpose is you also have like this mental and physical health benefits. So I'm a big believer. I speak very much about transformational coaching. So the three areas that I really talk about, especially in my show here, is how important it is for your mind, your body, and your spirit. And when those are all being worked on, just think of it like three pistons in a vehicle of the engine. And when they're all working and they're just super efficient, your vehicle, your journey in life is going to be remarkable, epic, amazing, right? But if you're only firing on one piston of those three bodies, then it's hard to really get going on that pathway, which is a more efficient, more smooth, and more adventurous. So think of it of that analogy as well. I think it's very important to really sit back and think about what I just said of how your fulfillment in life and purpose really should be on those three, which is your mind, your body, and your spirit. And they all work. And that's how we were designed by God, is we're all working, they're all working together. Very almost like an orchestra, in harmonious agreement with one another to move forward in our journey of life, to glorify God, but also to serve out our purpose that He has intended for us. Another thing that purpose gives us is it gives us enhanced relationships because we have an opportunity to impact others. So think about that for a second. Think about how when you are on purpose, that you build better relationships. When you're not in purpose or on point of where you're going, then those relationships aren't as meaningful to you. So me, for an example, as a teacher, as a coach, it's very important to establish strong, deep relationships to help me in all the facets of my life, to bless people or for people to bless me in my journey. So that's why it's so important to know your purpose so that you can have positive relationships that do both. You offering your services to others, but also people servicing you and offering sound advice to help you in your journey. All right, so just to summarize this before I get to the last piece, which is a letter for 2024, is having a purpose in life is crucial for your psychological, emotional, and physical well-being. A sense of purpose provides meaning, direction, and motivation, contributing to a fulfilling and satisfying life. In contrast, as we said earlier, like the oxen, it can lead to negative mental health outcomes, depression, and individuals may struggle to find meaningful and direction in their lives. So it is vital, it is important for all of us to explore and cultivate a sense of purpose that aligns with our values, our passions, and our goals. Okay, so again, let's start. We got the passion going, we have a purpose of what we want. Now, how do we put it all together to make 2024 a better, no, actually, the best year we've ever lived in our entire lives? So, there's a guy named Darren Hardy who he's a very successful individual. Wrote a book called The Compounding Effect, which I highly recommend. And he has a newsletter he sends out all the time, and I listen to it. He has an audio part of it. And he said, instead of like setting goals for 2024, the past 5 years, he's done this and it's made a significant difference. So he said, write a letter to yourself about your fears, your limiting beliefs, your adventures you want to embark on, the way to connect or reconnect with significant people, your plans for personal growth, and ways you're going to help others. So I took this and I applied it, what I want to do in my 2024 year. And I highly recommend that you do this as well before the beginning of the year. So I'm going to read my letter. I think it'll give you some clarity of what it looks like and sounds like. So here we go. Dear John, as you embark on the 2024 journey, I want to take a moment to reflect on the dreams, fears, and aspirations that reside within you. This letter serves as a reminder, a guide, and a source of encouragement as you navigate the adventures and challenges that lie ahead. First, acknowledge and confront your fears, recognizing that limiting beliefs about your worthiness and the fear of misaligning with God's will are common struggles. Remember, you are deserving of resources, connections, and fulfillment of your dreams. Trust in God's plan for you and know that your gifts are meant to make a kingdom impact on this earth. In 2024, embrace the courage to tackle your fears head on, running a half marathon with your dad, creating lasting memories with your daughter before she enters high school, and enjoying a family vacation on the Gulf Coast are beautiful adventures that will strengthen your connections and create cherished moments. Collaborating with your son to write a children's book is a creative endeavor that will not only bring you closer together, but also leave a legacy for generations. Completing a half Ironman is a testament to your physical and mental strength, a journey that will undoubtedly teach you resilience and determination. And your desire to connect with great people in the areas of coaching and content creation is commendable. Seek out those who inspire and challenge you. Share your wisdom and receive the insight of others. Be intentional in building relationships that contribute to your growth and the growth of those around you. Regarding social media, use it as a tool for connection and inspiration rather than a source of distraction. Your decision to limit its uses reflect a commitment to be intentional with your living and aligns with your goal of offering sound advice and wisdom to others. Professionally, continue to grow the John Gardina Classroom brand. Your passion for transforming lives is evident, and your dedication to creating valuable content is a powerful way to impact the world positively. Your role as a coach, athletic director, and philanthropist in your family and community is vital. Continue to serve with love and generosity. In the realm of education, remember the potential each student holds. Strive to serve them in a greater capacity this year, helping them envision positive futures and providing the support they need to realize their full potential. May 2024 be a year of growth, connection, and purpose. Embrace each adventure, face your fears with courage, and live each day in alignment with your values and God's will. With love and encouragement, John of 2023. I hope you enjoyed that letter. I hope that you have an opportunity to do the same and write yourself a letter for 2024 and always have that letter somewhere, not in a desk so you don't see it till the end of the year. The purpose is that it's very emotionally attached to what you want to come to fruition in 2024. So that would be my recommendation for you. And my last thing is, if you want an opportunity to be with me in a small group, I will be reading or listening to the Bible in a Year with Father Michael Schmitz. It'll start January 1st of 2024. Also, to run or walk a mile each day of 2024. It's important for consistency. And doing those two together, what I have learned is that through that peaceful time of walking or running with listening to God's word is one of the best ways to start your day and live with that true purpose, which is God's will for you. And lastly, to read a nonfiction book that will give you information to help you transform your life each and every month. So again, it's the Bible in a Year. Run or walk a mile each day and read a nonfiction book, which will help you be transformed in 2024. Thank you for your blessings. Thank you for your support. Again, share this video. It's on YouTube. It's on all the different platforms where podcasts are available. I do appreciate all of you who listen to this and get something out of it. And my prayer for you is that it really does impact you, that my job is to help transform you into the individual that God has made you to be. And when you do that, and for your family and your community, but really living out the kingdom on this earth. And that's what this life is all about. So God bless you the rest of 2023. And I look to a fortuitous 2024 for you and your family. God bless. I love you. And this class is dismissed.